Yeah, we can
Who
talk about
who
dumb giraffe walk
remembers
later.
what happened last session? Who can
We
remind
had a
us?
cat who had such beautiful dreams of cheese and ribs
Cheese.
and
For some
pumpkins.
reason, Ollie, Aurelia, and Azora had a cuddle session.
I felt
Ollie,
like it was
what?
very platonic. Like
Yeah.
we just like it was the normal
we
huddle
was
that you
we
would
was
do
we was
as
the,
like a lizard lady. Like I'm
the lizard
cold-blooded.
wanted
You
to
guys
stay
are warm.
warm.
So I just like casually sprawled out on everyone. Like that's how
The
it
lizard wanted to stay warm. She didn't want to sun herself. She's like, you know what? Two warm bloods. This will work.
There's not a lot of sun at night.
There's not. It's a real problem in the swamp.
I think there's a lot of sun at night. You just don't see it because you're on the other side of the planet. But okay.
Technically,
Nern is
You can show me the
flat.
sun at night. I'm open to it.
Nern is flat.
technically,
It's flat.
moonlight is just sunlight reflected off the moon. So
Stop it.
technically, there is sun
Stop
during the
it.
night.
Stop. No. Shut up. Shut up.
Not
Shut
enough.
up.
No,
Okay, it's moonlight.
vampires
Moonlight.
should die
Moonlight.
in the moonlight because it's just sunlight.
Well,
feel
what
like
if the
it's a
moon is
threshold.
the moon is
I'm going to find where you
transformative
live
and
and
it's
kick
like
your ass.
Alright,
That's it.
it's a threshold, and I'll tell you why. If you've ever watched a vampire movie and the window opens, the vampire doesn't immediately erupt in flames if they're standing like in the shadow. So there's a threshold. The vampires can have sunlight, but once it reaches a certain saturation,
yeah,
that's when they just go up in flames.
yeah.
So the
Is,
moonlight,
is this for,
this is canon.
Every vampire ever. This is the law.
yeah, me looks. Yeah, me.
Sunlight is sunlight.
I think you just got that from Twilight.
No, I didn't say they sparkle.
No, there are
I
other
said there's a
vampire
threshold.
IPs where like a vampire can stand in a room that's being lit up, but they're in like a corner that's not in direct sunlight. Like,
Yeah. Like, okay,
The
if there's
vampire, the vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they used to walk around in daylight, but with covering with blankets and stuff. They look silly like that,
exactly
running around with a blanket.
they prevent themselves from getting oversaturated. It's a threshold. I'm trying to tell
You
you guys.
know, yeah, I was just trying to make a joke about Moonlight. You guys turned into like a 30-hour lecture.
Is this the Wizard's College? What is this?
Exactly. What is this?
well, Aurelia fancies herself like a a mage scholar after she sold her notes for 500 gold.
Yeah,
So
if
the-
anyone's educated, like Aurelia's over here writing papers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wrote a paper, got it published, made some money. Made an old man cry.
What else did we do? We came home, we ate dinner, we decided we're gonna go kill a Spriggan and get some ingredient for Linian. I don't know his name. The Bosmer alchemist, who's in this town. I bought studded leather
we also
armor.
decided. We also decided to go to a keep and speak with some vigilance of Stendar about the dead vigilance that we found in the Goblin Cave.
Yeah. Yes, and we didn't decide this last time, but we decided not to kill them as instructed by Boethia.
Yeah, true.
Even though we'll have to face a difficult challenger as a result.
I mean, hey, if you two want to do that, that's fine. But Aurelia's saying,
Boethia only said something like foolishness. I don't remember her saying specifically that we would have to face some challenge by her or by someone associated with her. But
Hey,
probably.
I watched the YouTube short. We'd be punished and have to face a difficult encounter of sorts.
Yeah. But that's the thing about. That's the thing about.
I have the receipts.
Awesome.
The Daedra like to talk shit a lot.
They do. I don't know. I think this is in character. I think Daedra have the power to send people to try to fight us.
I ready my
I mean, they
bow.
can convince people, but that's not different from everyone actually.
I guess I could
Because that's
try to
I
convince
give you money.
Kojirov. Yeah.
Okay, my character moves like beside the Randy and like peeks around, like looking at all the stalls in the town to make sure that Boethia hasn't already sent
Make an insight
the
check.
lesson. Okay,
Yeah,
what's
I'll
If he
agree.
rolled a
Yeah.
one, if he rolls a one,
Remember
I'm gonna
to
do that.
Let's see.
Alright, let's see. It's in dice, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. Let's see.
remember
Let's see.
to ask every one of them if are you associated with Boisia? Do you want to
It
kill
was
me?
not in that
I'm
one.
sure they'll love that.
It was a 5, and I don't know what my modifier is. Insight. 1 second.
It's under
Willpower.
Okay, thank you. +2. So I got a 7. What do I know?
Looking at all these strangers in this town, you cannot read their faces. They all appear to be hiding something. Something deep in their minds. Something is bothering
What's
them.
this? Did we did we arrive at a tavern from World of
Hold on,
Warcraft
I
or
gotta
something?
find.
Yeah, a lot of
Alright,
the models are from World of Warcraft. And
Okay.
you cannot tell if they are hiding something malevolent, something benevolent, a heavy secret that burdens their spirits, or it might be that they are worshippers of Boethia, and they wait for you at every turn, for the slightest slip, so they can punish you for your ignorance and for your
She's seeing the aliens
insolence.
from They Live.
Yeah. And their ignoring you for the time being is only a facade, one that will drop the moment you are at your weakest.
I decide to keep up my own facade and attempt to look weak while standing with the group.
As Aurelia sees this, she just looks and just like completely confused, and it's just slowly making her way towards Zolra, just like, oh, I'm gonna you just keep one of the Randys over there. Uh, something's
Dev-
wrong with the Argonian.
Devin assures Aurelia, don't worry, they do this where I'm from too.
I give
Something's
a
wrong
light
with the
cough,
Argonian. This is
attempting to look frail.
Okay.
wait,
Azara
what?
says, I thought they chopped off their tails when they felt threatened. I haven't seen this behavior before.
Zolra run like Aurelia runs behind her, and just goes, "That's why I'm scared. I don't know what this behavior is."
It's similar to when dogs roll over on their stomachs and show their bellies when they're threatened as a sign of weakness.
Yeah, well, I'm hiding behind. Yeah, well, I'm hiding behind Zolra because I'm afraid.
Are y'all saying this in earshot of me? Can I hear
Yes,
all
right
this?
next to you.
Okay, I say, do you not see the many people around us plotting? They are waiting for us to look frail. Look frail so that we can get this over with.
I would like to do an insight check.
Okay, make an insight check.
Watch this. This is the one roll I was built for. Also, totally not just gonna throw. On top of that, I'm totally not gonna throw guidance, just because I know for a fact that this is probably gonna be necessary.
Oh, that's funny. I can see the chat now.
Wait, you couldn't before?
I am like,
You have a stream chat now.
yeah, I can see the stream chat now.
I
Oh,
rolled a nat
30?
20.
Nat 20, total of
Ooh.
30.
That's insane.
Yeah, it would have been a 27, but I put guidance on myself, so.
How insightful.
All right. So with this, what do you tell me, or what do you know?
Aurelia, you notice that the people around you are troubled. Everybody has work to do, they have to attend to their business. Some of them look more suspicious than others. Someone slipped and no one else noticed except for Aurelia. One of the guards looks calm and serene, even though his sock is slipping inside his boot. There is a mad crab
I hate that.
yeah,
I hate when that happens.
a mad crab just outside the
So annoying.
village, waiting for someone to pass by and snap
Dancing.
his ankle.
Wow.
Uh.
I guess that's what a 30 gets you.
Aurelia
wonders of
kind
a
of
30.
looks just really like as she's just looking back. She goes, "I would have a feeling that if they wanted to do so, they wouldn't do it in public." Do you know how many witnesses there are?
Korsdorf noticed the apprehension from Allegria,
Hmm.
but feeling a little bit playful, he says, "Well, they could attack all of us if they attack all of them. At us, not just one person, but all people in the tavern.
Aurelia looks
And
back and goes,
they would not,
"Yeah,
they would
and
not
they'll lose
be,
business."
I asked
they would
which
not
ones.
be preoccupied with witnesses."
I asked which ones you think we should prioritize to take out first. I say, which ones do you think will be the most problematic if they come at us?
Aurelia just
Doesn't miss a beat. Korzhov doesn't miss a beat, and he says, "Probably the rat inside the cave where the meat is stored."
In the rat, I stopped looking frail for a second, and in genuine confusion say, the rat in the cave where the meat is stored?
Yes.
Aurelia's just kind of just like putting her face, just burying it frustratingly into her palm of her hand, and she's like, "If we're worried about a champion or something coming after us, I don't think they'd do it in town, where there'd be probably a lot of guards to stop them."
I nod my head and say, then they're waiting for us to leave the town. Is a question.
Devin is gonna speak to Ali in Gel, the Argonian language, and he's going to say, listen, Boethia doesn't know we are not going to do it yet. So how about we wait and make her believe we will, so she doesn't send anybody after us?
I say like, oh, of course. And then I've already stopped looking frail. At this point I just kind of chill out again and put on my best like I'm definitely going to listen to Boethia face.
And then Devin says to the rest, all right, all sorted. Let's go.
All right, let's get going. Let's get this Spriggan crap.
I think it's pronounced friggin' sap.
Whatever it is. Let's get it before I change my mind.
Just
Oh,
imagine,
yeah, woods, people.
the
Ooh.
a turd-shaped pile of dung with leaves and twigs coming out of it,
Oh no!
and
Like
someone
that would
trying
be
to
the
sell it
worst
for
thing.
what's the taproot.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
You make it to the grove.
totally. Izora is drunk still.
He seems
She's
a little
looking.
wobbly.
She's looking frail.
Aurelia wondering if she accidentally did something bad. Did I? No, there's no way I could.
There is a nice, serene, humming small river here, a creek. It is a bit overgrown around here. There is large roots, twigs and twines with razor sharp thorns, flowers, of course. And, being so close to the waterfalls, there are also many rock formations, making this into a canyon, basically.
Mm.
Oh, awesome. So we're looking for some sap.
I think we're looking for an herb of sorts to be used in alchemy. I think he just said
Yep.
there was a spriggan guarding it.
Yes. That's we came here to get some herbs, and I think there was a sprigging around. Which is funny because spriggans normally tend to be. What I want to say is spriggans, because being associated with the forest, in fantasy settings, we tend to see them as benevolent, harmless.
Hmm.
But in the Elder Scrolls, they will immediately kick your ass.
Yeah,
As in, get off my lawn. Like, get out of my lawn.
Hmm.
Okay, time to pull out the holy symbol of kind, and hopefully it's gonna be like, oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
And also, we still have Randy.
You mean Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
Bill, 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 Bill.
Ah,
Bill and Ted's excellent adventure.
Yes.
Excellent. They're just sitting there with two rock guitars,
Air,
like
air
actual,
guitars.
like actual rock guitars. Like these are guitars. But
That's good.
mm.
I like that.
what kind of rock? Hard rock.
Oh my god.
Yes, only hard rock. Not grandma's rock and roll. Chuck Berry and Elvis Presley.
His name was.
We're talking about the real stuff, like the Beatles.
I'd like to investigate around the area, see if we got any. See if we can find this herb.
I want to look for some kind of tracks.
Oh,
Mhm.
are we tracking something?
Oh, I just want to see what's around, see if I see any kinds of animal prints.
Okay.
Maybe by the
Korzynov,
river.
Korzynov wants to do a test for any potential dangerous animal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess roll nature.
Do you want to help me out with by the river? We'll go look for some little prints for animals taking drinks.
Make a survival check, and if someone is helping you, they can give you. You can add their modifier to your roll as well.
So
Survival.
All right. I
Okay.
think you may have a
I'm gonna
higher
help you.
survival. I'm gonna
I'm
help
going to
you.
help you.
No, I'm gonna help you.
Me.
Yes, I'm gonna help you if that's all right.
So if I roll badly, you blame me then.
No, I'll blame
yeah,
myself for not rolling myself.
I rolled a 15.
All right, and then +1
Plus
for my
survival
survival because
2,
I'm
it's
helping.
17.
Plus me,
Plus
mine is 18.
so it's 18 total.
the
With the
curse of
help.
Tamino has been lifted.
What's the
I
total?
suppose
Sorry,
because Korzynov hasn't
18.
played with
18.
the 18, yes.
You find large bipedal tracks,
Bipedal.
and you
So
also
it's probably
find
humanoid.
this plant that
Hmm.
awaits, just lurks beneath
Uh,
the ground, ready to spring and swallow any unlucky creature that steps on it.
one of those like we found out that on the back in Hammerfell, didn't we?
Yeah,
One
we
of
almost got.
those.
We're still in Hammerfell, you goober.
Yes, but in the desert area.
Yeah. Quick, somebody poke it.
Devin hasn't seen one of these before. He asks,
Korzynov,
should I just burn it?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
a good idea?
Korzydov says, just let it be. Don't approach it, don't touch it.
Okay.
It will
I'll
not
avoid it.
harm you. It will not spring legs and come after you. Don't worry.
You never know. I'll be careful.
Ollie writes that down. Like, draws a quick sketch of the flower and says, like, will not sprout legs and come hurt you.
Suddenly, the thing sprouts legs and attack.
So we only saw large bipedal tracks in the flower. All right. Well, no other wildlife that we can see.
Are those bipedal tracks by like actual feet of people or something else?
They did not appear to be made by someone wearing boots or any type of shoes.
Right.
I would like to make an investigation to see if we can't find this herb.
Make a perception check.
Perception, even better. Because it's not just a +1. Unless Devin wants to help.
I feel like I just helped Kojdov, so me helping
Yeah.
2 checks around the same time doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Ali might be able to help.
I can help. What am I helping with? I'm
Roll a
sorry.
nat
Guys,
20. You're
No,
fine.
I rolled.
Oh, okay.
I rolled. What is up tonight? I rolled 2 nat
2 in a
20s.
row. That's crazy.
I mean, if
Chat.
you don't need help, you don't need help. That's fine.
Chat. I'm sorry.
Chat.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I failed. I
Yeah.
won't commit seppuku.
Aurelia just takes steps to the right spot and sees through all the foliage and sees it right here.
There it is.
I just go, look, there it is, but where's the spriggin?
Oh, I knew it. It was giant lichen all along.
Mm.
It is not what I imagined. I imagined just a leaf close to the ground thing, not
I
like
got an
standing up.
Hey guys, I got an idea.
Mhm.
Send
Go
one
on.
go get it.
You're kind of far from the mic.
Send one of the Randys to, or send Bill or Ted to go get it.
I worry that they'll crush it when they try to pick it up. It might be dead.
Yeah, but I think it's a good idea to just make him move to that area, see
Yeah.
if the springen will
Attack.
act.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Agreed. Quick question, DM. I got a goblin staff with a ray of frost that had 4 charges. Is that the
Mhm.
max, or does it recharge past there?
Items like this recharge with soul gems, unless specified otherwise.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, also, I do have to wake up early tomorrow morning, so hopefully this doesn't run too late.
Okay.
What were you doing? You were sending Bill?
I'll send in both of them, just in case.
Mm.
Send both Bill and Ted, that way they can hang up on the spring.
Did you make the Arcana check to summon them both today, or has it? Because I feel like after you fell asleep, they probably would have desummoned. I don't know if you
True,
made a
that
check
is
with
true, yeah.
So you bring that up. Ow.
I want a fair game, man.
Okay. Point is, you are the king of shitty timing. 'Cause we might have needed that. Whatever. It's fine.
If we needed it, then we deserve to lose.
Let it play out, and then we'll decide who's
Yeah, we'll
wrong.
see what happens. I mean, can Aurelia summon another one?
I mean, at this point, I think I've got it down to a science.
If you roll a 20.
All you need to do is roll a 28. I think you've got this.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, but if we don't do that, the rogue's going in. Deal?
The rogue will do as he chooses.
No, deal. Deal.
The rogue will
You
do as he
gotta
chooses.
negotiate in
Yeah.
character. This didn't even happen. We're
Yeah,
actually
man.
just sitting here in the forest in silence.
We're retconning the fact that there are 2 Randys here, so I don't know how you want to handle that, but just
Are you going to attempt to summon a second one, or are we going as we are? That is my question.
Well, we already summoned both of them, right? Or
no, we're asking you to make the check to see if you can summon a second.
All right.
Now,
All right.
Yeah,
so the
man.
we grab the rogue and we throw him at the problem. He's
Yeah.
going in with the other man.
if Aurelia wants to try to put her hands onto Devin, we'll see what happens. But we can. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now I don't have another. Okay.
So the Randy, sorry, Bill
Well, Bill.
Bill, okay.
comes
There he
this
is.
far, and now he has to go through this thick, pointy, sharp, thorned root.
Maybe he could just break it down.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to have to make an athletics check to tear it apart, basically.
Aurelia, do you have any idea how hard to break a tree trunk that size?
Well, it's a Daedra, you don't know.
Break?
If you want to go scientific, technically Korshadov shouldn't be able to stand on both hind legs.
Fine.
What's an Earth Atronach's strength modifier?
It's a question. Oh, by the way, it's a question of training equilibrium because I have seen a cat with only 2 legs walking on 2 legs. Because he doesn't have front paws. He had to stand on his back legs like a person.
That's
So
just
good.
that's just an extraordinary situation.
It's
It
an
takes
adaptation.
so long to load. Okay. So an Earth
Will you make your strength check?
Atronach has a strength bonus of +3.
Okay.
The Atronach deals double damage to objects and structures, so I say you make the check with advantage.
Nice. So I have to roll them?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I rolled
Ooh,
I rolled double 19.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're
So he just
either
tears it apart.
rolling a 1 or you're either rolling minimum or maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was on the
Nothing.
roll that I would have. It's on the roll that, might be vital.
We have 6 people against 1 Spriggan. Surely we can do it.
Sure.
You assume one Spriggan bolt. If you do assume, it's probably going to be one.
So Bill grabs the root and just pulls it out of the ground, throws it to the side.
Do it on
Hey!
the ground.
And from the hole in the rock, you hear growling and what sounds like someone running. Heavy footsteps.
Uh-oh.
And there is a troll coming out of the hole, jumping
It's the troll.
Bill from
Do we
behind.
have to pay the troll toll?
You should ask him in character.
Nah. We ain't asking that character.
We're just standing here in silence looking at the troll. Come on.
And
Alright.
Ollie can do that. Do I have to pay the troll toll? Roar.
Alright, Ollie looks at the rest of the group and whispers, it's a troll. Are any of you on friendly terms with this race?
These are monsters. We should kill it.
Yeah, let's not dally. Let's see if we can do something about this.
Alright, hearing those 2 responses from Devin and Aurelia, I ready my bow and shoot at the troll.
Wow.
Does Ollie get advantage because the troll doesn't know she's there?
She gets advantage on things that haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah, I haven't had a turn in battle. Let me roll the hit with advantage, I guess.
You have a
It's-
longbow, right, Ollie?
I do have a longbow. Let
What's
me
the
check.
range?
I believe it's 150. It's a
Yeah.
regular shot, I believe. Make the attack.
Okay, I'm making the attack. I think I get a +8 to hit as well. So I got on advantage the 17 plus 8 would be 25.
That is a hit.
Hey.
Okay. Then let me roll for damage. Is it it's humanoid, right?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Okay.
It's
Then I'll
rolled on
just
a
roll the
humanoid.
regular stuff. I guess I will primal mark. Let me see. So I'll use my bonus action to primal mark,
What's the range on
and then
it?
it's 90 feet. Am I within 90 feet or no?
You're not. You
Oh
you
wow,
could
it's far away.
move. You could move up to here, and you would be
Not over the
within.
plant.
True. Well, yeah, something like here.
Would I be able to get within 90 feet without stepping on the plant or no?
Yes.
He's checking.
Oh no,
Okay,
actually
then I'd
not.
like
Actually not. You're
No?
1 foot further away than you need to be.
Unlucky.
Okay.
91
Really
feet.
unlucky. Yeah. Yeah.
Not realizing that I'm just 1 foot shy of being absolutely better, I go ahead and take the shot.
Okay.
And here's the shot. 1d8 plus 3, so I do, I believe, 6 damage if I did
That
that
is
right.
6 damage. Yes.
Ow.
You do get a second shot, but I don't know if we're gonna do it like that.
Oh, and I do
Make
get
the
a
second
second
one.
attack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's pretty
just,
good.
I had to roll to hit again, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Correct.
And I think it's still with advantage because he hasn't taken his turn yet.
Is it still with advantage?
It might say on your ability. You should check.
It just says advantage on initiative when not incapacitated
It's
for
the other
danger
one.
sense. Okay, for advantage on attacks against creatures who haven't had a turn in combat yet. It does say attacks plural,
Yep.
so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I do.
You do, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, and plus 8 to hit. Okay, did I do it wrong? Oh, I
You
think I
rolled
did
only
1d8.
one
Roll the hit again.
d20. Roll another d20.
Don't worry, you got this. I believe
Alright.
in you.
Appreciate the
Aurelius luck will
encouragement.
help you.
Alright, second time I got an 11.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's not
Do I
enough.
hit?
No.
Alright, my second shot goes wrong.
Thunk.
Thunk.
The first one was pretty good. Second one,
So, what about the rest of you?
I'd also like to take a pot shot with my fire bow, just see what happens.
Kojuda will just stay put and wait if the troll comes to them or takes it.
Really? Make the attack?
No, I got a 9.
9.
Mm.
How about this? Like, she does this really epic, really cool pose, and then shoots, and it goes, like, way off into a tree trunk. And she's just like, I hope nobody saw that.
Thunk.
Kojuda says, I saw that.
Well,
This
well,
one
at least
noticed.
at least this couldn't get any worse.
This one noticed.
Azor is going to dash
Uh-oh.
all the way to here.
God damn it, Zora, why?
There's somebody in front.
Now we have to save her ass again.
You mean I have to save her? It's like,
Ben's gonna move forward and bonus action dash.
where's one?
You got a movement speed of 35.
Correct. So 70.
7-2.
Worst part, I'm not even getting anything out of this. Not even some money. Come on, man.
Are you going to get your boots wet?
Yeah, I'll get my boots a little bit wet if I can. Just
Okay.
not all the way in, but
Okay.
it'll probably sink into the mud.
Yeah.
Kozhudov,
And what's my range on
like nods negatively with the head, like ugh, again, and he starts walking
What's my
towards
range on
Zora
it from
too.
here?
Like
Take a movement
Aurelia
action.
notices and she starts sprinting. She's like,
What's
crap.
Devin's range to the troll?
1
I just
second.
like to make a roll
You
for it.
are 54 feet away from it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Create Bonfire on top of it.
Makes an agility saving throw.
Yeah, the DC is...
George, you're pretty creative.
Thank you. DC is... It says on my spell save DC is 14.
The troll passes.
Wow.
Uh-oh. I don't like where the DM's
Actually, no, it's
reaching.
13. Apologies. I
Yeah.
same deal.
Actually, he fails because he rolled higher. He
Ooh.
failed. Oh.
Oh my god. So he doesn't take damage, but it is still there on top
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the 5-foot
Mm,
cube.
I got a sick idea if this goes through.
you've all taken a turn. Now it is the troll's turn. I believe it has to finish its turn in the bonfire to take the damage.
It does. Since it's already in there, you would have to finish in there to take it.
Yeah. Any creature that when you cast a spell also makes it moves for the first time or ends its turn there.
Yeah.
Let's see. The troll is looking around and it decides to attack Bill. It will take its 3 attacks.
Oh,
Misses, hits,
Yuffie.
misses. Okay, it hits Bill for 10 damage.
Huh.
And it is a troll, and it will also have to make a dexterity and agility check again. It fails. Roll damage.
Okay. I'll take 2d8. Let me roll that. I always do this. 8 damage. Fire damage.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those brown furred trolls around Citadel that are extremely fast, if you remember, if you know. So, following the same initiative track,
Ollie.
Ali.
Okay, so I get 2 attacks again, so I'll roll. Oh yeah, I need a primal mark as my bonus action. And then okay. Oh, and I'd like to move closer so that I'm within 90 feet because it says as a bonus action, any creature I can see within 90 feet
Mm-hmm.
so that I can use primal mark. And then I
You're,
get advantage
yeah.
on the perception or survival check. And when I hit it with the weapon I'm proficient in, it takes an extra 1d6 damage from the weapon. Okay.
So roll
Alright.
2 attacks.
Okay. I'll just do 2d20, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not advantage, it's each hit. So my first one is 8, my second one is 15. So I get how many hits?
Well, your first one's 11, right?
It's plus
Oh,
8, I
11.
believe. So first one is 11, second one is 20, second one hits.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So I do 12 damage.
2 damage. Okay. Next one, I believe, was Azora. She's out of range. She will move all the way here. And will take the hold action attack. Because she doesn't want to charge in and be actionless. Who was next? I believe Devon's next.
I think it was Aurelio.
Was?
I believe so.
Aurelia.
Yep. All right. Seeing that Azora is at least taking some of my advice, I'm gonna calmly pull out my. I'm gonna calmly aim a bow and try to aim at the troll again.
Mm-hmm.
So, chat. Let's see if we can get this one. I don't know why I'm asked. I don't know why I'm saying that. I know this is how it's gonna end. Okay, a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
That was not how I was. That was not how I was expecting this to end. So this does fire damage, right?
Yep.
Six damage.
All right.
I also think Kojudov went ahead of me as well, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
Mm-hmm. Aurelia, do you want to
Oh,
move? Any bonus actions?
Does Randy have an action?
He does.
Oh, cool. Probably use that.
I think the thing would be a funny model for Randy. Although this is a good one, obviously.
True.
So, do I just roll for an attack, I guess, or
Yes. It's got a modifier of +4 to hit.
apparently Randy was mad. He rolled a
What am I
21.
saying? It's a plus. It's +8 to hit.
Oh, so it's 25. It's even worse.
And it does 1d8 damage.
1d8 plus 3. So, because of its strength, right?
Yes.
Six damage, the same as his master.
Fitting.
Yep. How ironic.
Koshurdov?
Korzov will just approach, but without actually engaging.
What's your movement speed?
Let me see. I keep forgetting about that. My agility is 15. My modifier is 2.
Your movement should be next to your armor class on the character sheet.
sorry, I don't have it.
Are you using the Elder Scroll character sheet?
Yes.
Yes.
Look at your hit points right in the middle and look up to the right.
I don't have. It's empty of any value. I
Oh.
never.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
okay,
Brothers,
okay.
never.
Dinner. Khajiit.
Because most of the time I
Is-
engage in like close hand-to-hand combat without
Yeah.
much need
Yeah, your movement speed is 35,
to move.
and I cannot recall if you have a
They
bonus
have a
to that.
bonus action to move closer to one.
Yeah.
Dash, yes.
Yeah. All Khajiit have a base speed of 35, and then because he's a monk and not wearing armor, I think he should be 40.
Oh, dude.
That's on 9th level.
9th level, really?
And armor movements on
I
9th
thought
level,
they
yeah.
had that from earlier.
Barbarians get it from earlier. Earlier. So your movement's 35?
Should be.
Should be.
Yeah. Go up to here. And what are your actions?
He actually has 45. It's on the table. Unarmored movement plus 10 for level 2. I can share if you like.
Unarmored movement at level 2. Or actually, it's just a level 1 ability because you don't have armor. You get to move faster.
I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
So-
you're right.
Don't
So
worry.
it's
He's not breaking
45?
the rule.
45, yeah.
Yeah, 45 movement.
You are 35 feet away from the troll. You could move up to melee range with it, being a Khajiit.
You could also attempt to bribe it with wares since, it most likely has coin.
What's it gonna be?
This one would like to sell. The troll some bread.
Some cheese.
Cheese.
What is Khajiit doing?
Just standing and look.
Okay.
If Bill can handle.
Understandable.
Especially if Azora is any kind. If Azora is in risk, he will immediately intervene, of course.
Mhm. That leaves Devon.
Yes. Is Azora within 5 feet?
No, but Bill is.
Oh, Randy. Or Bill is. Sorry, I keep on calling him Randy. Alright, Devin is going to then... We'll probably move up again. Actually, how deep is the river right here? In the deepest part, can I tell that?
Up to your cheeks.
It it appears to be deep enough to swim in its deepest points.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to take out my crossbow and I'm going to take a shot at the troll. Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
We're just bullying this troll.
Well, he shouldn't have existed. It's his problem. Plus that to hit. 17 a hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage. $13 piercing.
Mm-hmm. it is the troll's turn.
Uh-oh.
Will again attempt its attacks on Bill. One is a crit, and the other
Uh-oh.
is... So...
I will say it was probably a solid idea for us to send one Bill forward, but if we had Ted, they would have ganged up on him.
6 more damage. Don't worry, Bill's still fine.
Yeah, I know.
He's got 40 something hit points left. No, actually, it's less than that. We got 30 more hit points. And it will remain in the bonfire range. So it succeeds on its agility saving throw.
Mm.
Ali.
Okay, so I attack again.
Mm-hmm. Twice, I assume.
Yes, twice. So here's my 2 attacks. It looks like I got a 14 to hit and a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, then I will roll for the one that hits.
Roll the damage.
Okay, and 13 damage.
Mhm. Any movement?
No, I'm still within 90 feet, so I'll just stay here.
Alright.
Thank you.
We's gonna move up again, boys. Oh wait, that's over first, right?
It is, yes, but I'll move you. Zora will approach from behind and attack. She hits. D12 plus D4 radiant for a total of 10 damage. Aurelia.
Time to pull the bow and do another awesome shot, like a weird elf in a certain story she read one time. No.
Again. Thunk.
And then she's just kind of looking and going, at least Zora didn't see it. Only Devin and Ali saw it. Oh well, time for Randy to do something, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's +8, right?
Yes.
Randy must be mad. He rolled an 18. Or no, Bill.
1d8 damage.
Pucker up, ugly. He rolled a 4.
Did Aurelia say that in character?
No, I'm just imagining that's what Bill/Ted says.
Oh, okay,
Pucker up, ugly.
Alright,
He-
thank
As he stands there silently.
Menacingly.
He can say it in date. He can say it in date.
Just standing there.
Do any astronauts canonically say anything?
Get out of there, SpongeBob!
Probably not in the common tongue, I'd assume.
He's just standing there, menacingly. Get out of there, SpongeBob!
I appreciate you got the reference.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Koshudov.
I have a friend who watches Nickelodeon religiously.
What is the Khajiit monk doing?
Wait, do
Koshudov
Khajiit
will
have
start
pack
playing.
tactics?
What?
What?
Do Khajiit have pack tactics? Oh, I was about to say because you could just run it in through flanking.
Korzhdov will start to play the flute.
Understandable. Make a performance check.
This is what I've grown to expect from Coach Radov.
I wasn't expecting that, but honestly, I think that's funny.
If he plays well, I'd like to make my next roll with disadvantage, but if he plays badly, then nothing happens.
You can make whatever kind of work.
So you can do whatever you want. So, what
What's he
are you
getting?
actually gonna do, Ferdinand?
5.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
The tune is
My-
interrupted and mixed with the grunts from the troll, the rock crashing sounds of Bill smacking the troll, the strings of bows swinging, Azora screaming and chopping at the troll. It's not a pleasant thing to hear, really.
Also,
Coach Radov,
Aurelia's crushing anxiety.
What
This
moved
flute
you to play
song
such
is
a
out
song?
of place then. Since I failed the performance, this kinda lost.
Don't
I
worry, it
didn't
wasn't a
realize we
wasted
had a
turn.
bard with the party. Devin said.
That- Don't worry, this wasn't a wasted turn, buddy.
It happens
This
to
is out of
everyone.
character.
Korzhdov
character,
not very
Aurelia's
inclined
just-
to. Korzhdov is not very inclined to attack a dangerous troll that is a wild beast, pretty much. If nobody is truly in danger, only Ted is like facing it and apparently doing well. Azora, it's the troll haven't attacked Azora once, right?
No, it hasn't.
So I guess doesn't make much. There is no need, at least for now.
Devin, what are you up to?
Yes. Something sneaky.
Are you-
Not actually. I'm just gonna walk up to next to Coach Radov. I'm gonna pat him on the back and say, "It happens to everybody. Maybe next time it'll go smoothly." And then he's gonna shoot at the troll again with his crossbow.
You hear Aurelia shout, "Freezing!"
What did Aurelia say?
yeah, what?
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
She said phrasing because you're like, it happens to everybody.
12 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Very sad. Can I say, see? Happened to me too.
Aurelia, this is very suspicious.
The troll will again attack Bill.
Leave my
Thrice.
rock boy alone.
Misses 2. Third one is a crit.
Ouch.
Does how much? 12.
Uh-oh.
Right. Bill still has out of 66. How much? 48 out of no. He's got 18 health.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I got this, guys. I can fix him up.
Now Azora will make a perception check.
Oh, God.
She fails.
Oh, no.
Ali.
That's concerning.
Okay. Seeing that the troll is still trying to kill Bill, I get a few steps closer, maybe like to where I'm 60 feet away. so that I'm standing by, maybe behind, maybe beside Kozhirov and Devin.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my next 2 shots, and I'll go ahead and take those now.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay, and then +8, I got an 18 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright,
Nice.
hit. Thank you. Then I will roll my attack rolls.
Man, corn dog on fire tonight.
DPS and
Okay, so this is my first attack, and it does 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think the primal mark only procs once, does it? Or does it go on each
Oh,
attack?
does the primal mark proc on each attack or just one attack?
What does it say?
If it is
Oh, let me
identical
look at
to
my-
Hunter's Mark, it should be on every attack.
I don't know if it's identical. It's a
Okay, thank
different
you. Let me
damage
look.
die.
It says once per turn when you hit
Yeah.
the marked target. Okay, so the second one doesn't count.
Okay, so one.
Let's see.
So
So on my
9 and a
second hit,
6, that is 15.
yes.
Alright. Cool. Azora.
There you go.
Oh, the troll just went. Did it make a dex save?
True. It succeeded again.
Got it.
It's a pretty nimble troll.
Yeah,
Azora
apparently.
attacks, hits. D12, D4 does 16 damage.
Holy.
The troll is
Maybe our
not
girl
looking good. Azora. Sorry. Aurelia.
I'm gonna move up. Like, how far am I? Like, at least.
From the troll, you're 54 feet away, almost 55.
All right, I'd like to move up to at least probably around to where the party is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use 5 magic points, cast a 3rd level healing word on Randy
All right.
because he needs some healing, my poor boy. Now I gotta look at the Disciple of Life shit for the cleric. Right. Okay. Randy heals 16.
All right.
And I'm
That's
gonna
bonus
take a
action,
pot.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a pot shot with the arrow.
Very cool.
All right.
14.
That does not hit. The arrow
have-
flies overhead and lands in the water.
All right, time for Randy. Let's get our revenge. Or Bill.
That is
Okay,
a hit.
he must be like he's like this. He's like, oh, no worries. He's about to be Papa closed fist. So it's 2d8 or
Yeah, it's
a D8?
2d8.
11.
11 damage.
It's nerf for nothing.
All right.
Nerf or nothing. It got me.
He hits him with a sock and bopper.
Yeah.
Just the rocky music playing as Bill is punching the troll. Kozhudov, it's your turn.
Kozhedov feels that because he wasn't able to play the flute properly, he realizes that he feels a bit restless. So instead, he's going to throw a dart at the back of the troll.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Going
he
for the
has
kill steal.
10 darts with him.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this be
Try
the one
to-
roll he rolls a nat 20 on.
Try to hit the back of the neck. which I will going to fail almost certainly because the dice hate me.
Don't ever think that. Think you're gonna roll a nat 20.
I rolled a 16. I don't know if I have a modifier for that. What is the
It would probably
for
be
a
a
range?
It's agility plus
Oh.
proficiency.
So that makes it 21.
Yes, that is a
Dirty
hit.
21.
And you have a second
Oh,
attack.
by the way, and then
Yes.
then I'm going to throw a second dart.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to fail. It's a critical fail. So just one dart.
Yeah, roll damage
Where
for
does
one
the
dart.
second dart come
Please, please, parameters, don't make it like this. The second dart hits the rock and bounces back into Korzhodov's face or something.
No, you just it bounces off the rock, bounces
No, I
off
gave
his
him.
belly in the
Now
butt.
I give him the idea. The idea.
It may hit a different loved one.
I have a white ass.
Oh, by the way.
This works with his aura too.
Quick, make
Okay,
it
for
concert.
The dart
Well, it's
goes
not
over the
a-
rock somewhere.
Okay.
It's a critical
Oh.
fail, but because I have the bonuses, is not a 1. But
Well-
the damage for the first one will be
1d4
Two.
plus your agility.
it's a D4
Yeah.
Ah,
plus the agility. So 1
Three.
plus 2, 3 total.
Mhm.
Is that
Like
what
an
killed it?
insect bite.
Don't tell me.
It does not.
Oh,
Still
come on.
standing.
so close.
Who's next? Devin, I
I
believe.
think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far am I?
You are 30, a bit over 34 feet away.
Okay,
Quick,
I'm going
with the-
to
your dagger.
if I run up to next to Azora,
Mm-hmm.
is that within the bonfire or no?
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm going to make an attack roll
Mm-hmm.
with my rapier. And I'll need a con save from him if it hits.
Yes.
It's not.
Does not.
11 to hit. Unfortunate. I'm within 5 feet of him, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay right there.
Make a perception check.
Let's see what my perception is. It is that number. 17.
The troll is healing. It's
Healing?
regenerating. You can see all these arrows that pierced its hide, even Azora's cuts, even Bill's crushing blows. You can see that there is scarred tissue where it was once bleeding.
Phew.
And it is the troll's turn now. And will again attack Bill thrice. Misses all of its attacks. Agility
Oh.
again
least for
succeeds
that.
on its agility saving throw. It's just dancing around the fire.
It's
Hmm.
weird. Agility enough to avoid the attacks, but not agile enough to attack.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Does
Ali,
it suffer from Parkinson's or something?
a rock joint.
Rock joint's hilarious. I didn't realize brain rot was a disease in Skyrim, by the way.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Is when you use the Wabbajack too much.
Yeah.
It is Ali's turn.
Okay. So I roll again my 2 attacks, 2d20 plus 8. This time I added the plus 8, so I get Looks like
None of them hit.
none of them hit.
None
Okay,
of,
and with
none
that,
of
my
them.
turn is
Alright. Azura attacks. Crits. Damn, man. That is...
Aurelia's just kind of impressed.
Yeah. Azura takes the kill. She brings down her axe on the troll's neck and severs it. She's been going at it for the past few rounds, and finally she does it. She fells the beast.
So since Devin noticed it's regenerating, is it regenerating still or?
It's
I don't
twitching.
know. Does it? Oh,
Make an
I'm
insight
gonna
check.
try to. Okay. Immediately, Devin wants to try to. If he sees it twitching, he's gonna make a coup de grace. I'm just gonna let this start.
It's twitching.
But I'll make.
Are you sure? Are you sure that the Zora's accident hit his nervous system?
15 insight.
It's dead. It's not regenerating from
I'm
that.
Okay, I'm still gonna just for safe. Just be safe. I'm gonna take my rapier and stab it through the middle of its neck.
Okay.
Aurelia's
wiggle it
gonna
in there.
kind of. Aurelia's gonna run up and check on Azora, check on Devin, just like, are you two okay?
Is Devin
We're
keep
fine.
stabbing him just to be sure, like several times?
I
Like-
pull it out since it's serrated, I think, from the orc
The smith,
smith.
yeah.
I trust that the serration will do enough
Yeah.
to do it. I only do like once in and out.
You make a deep incision in its neck, and the blood splatters from the carotid artery and wets the grass around it.
Am I able to harvest some troll fat from it?
You are, yes.
Nice. How much?
Make a survival check.
Where are you
Okay.
going to harvest it from? The butt?
The troll?
The roll? What part? Like he's a giant creature. Like what part?
good point.
All of it?
I don't put much. I don't really put much thought into this stuff because one, it never comes up. It's just assumed it comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
throw
fine.
out-
I haven't either. I'm just curious for you to
But
try.
pretending that you are Aurelia,
Yeah.
like you're walking up to him, what do you do?
16.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna take some troll fat. Like,
You can take up to 7 bowls of troll fat out of this creature,
all right.
which are going to weigh a lot, actually.
Definitely coming out of the butt if you're getting 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Surely.
It's 7 bowls of troll fat. Imagine you can attempt 7 potions out of this.
Or we can sell it later. A lot of
That
people would pay
too,
real
yes.
good money for troll fat, especially the one that comes out of the ass. That's the best part.
There
Don't
you
get me
go. So it mattered.
Don't get me started on butt stuff. I have a brother in the Navy. If he hears butt stuff, he'll run down here.
Stormcloak Navy? Exposed?
No, United States Navy.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah,
didn't know there
he
were
has-
United States
No
in Elder
comment.
Scrolls.
Stormcloak. No, he was in the Imperial Navy.
Alright.
But wait, Aurelia's an orphan. She doesn't even know she has a brother.
Understandable.
Aurelia's gonna look
So
at
about that
Randy.
herd.
Like, how's he doing? Or no, Bill, how's he doing?
It has the same poker face as it always did. It only appears a bit more roughed up now.
I give him a pat on the back and tell him he did a good job.
You have to walk through Devin's bonfire for that.
I drop concentration on the bonfire.
Okay.
Thank you.
I give him a pat on the back. Let him know he did a good job.
The Atronach remains stoic and unexpressive.
Randy is our Giga Chad of the party. Also, this marks the first combat in which Zora doesn't fall down. Maybe this.
That is why. That is why Korzhdov like sigh and here we go again. Or should I say, this one goes again. She helped us in the
Lich
in
fight,
our
yeah.
first the the lich, yeah, the lich fight. But she also suffered. I think she almost died too.
Yeah, she has almost died at least a couple of times. And Aurelia has become very concerned. But now Aurelia has very little room to talk now. So these herbs are right here.
These what? Sorry?
The herbs we're looking for.
They are right here.
Oh, damn, we're gonna have to wait, we have to swim.
Or you can climb over the rock.
Alright, let's climb over and get your herbs. But let's not take too much.
Okay, who's climbing?
Alright, let's do this athletics check.
Alright.
Athletics or
Ollie won't-
acrobatics? Your choice.
Oh, we get to choose.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know what? I would say I'm gonna go with athletics, but I'd rather do something that I can actually have a. I got a dirty 20
Mm-hmm.
with an acrobatics. I just like a fucking Olympian, just or a gymnast. I just
Yeah. Devin got a 21 as well.
I
Alright.
typed it wrong the first time. Okay, I got a 24.
Not 20 on Ollie.
Ooh.
the whole
Ali
party.
jumps to the rock next to it and avoids the spiky overgrowth here.
Mm.
Mm.
What is this one doing? Zora also manages to climb over. Kozhurdov? Nern calling Kozhurdov?
Yes, I'm deciding what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just help collecting the herb.
Uh-huh.
Wait, the troll didn't have any coin with him with it, did it?
No.
Just the troll fat from his ass.
Aurelia kind of.
Yes.
Aurelia looks at the herbs and she kind of looks at Devin and goes, "All right, they're your herbs."
Yeah. Thank you. We made it.
All right,
Let's keep an eye out for the Spriggan. I don't see it yet.
let's just hope let's just not get too greedy. Just take what we need and we get out of here.
Harvest what we can. Try to keep the plants alive.
Yeah, just that way we don't provoke a Spriggan. I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna do that anyway.
Well, ideally we don't. And I think with that, Devin will walk up since this was all his doing, and he
Mhm.
feels responsible.
You can tell that if you go through here, you're gonna be shredded. You're gonna take damage.
Shredded
like-
as Jim shredded.
So fit,
No,
no fat on him.
As Ali walks through, she becomes very large. Just kidding.
So swole. Alright, Devin will
Flexing
go around.
every movement, every natural movement is a flex.
Yeah, yeah.
Aurelius shoves his Ulra through in hopes of making her bigger.
Muscles bulging.
Me one big barbarian lady.
Is that a soul gem in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? um, right now, the only one who can safely reach the plants is Ali. The rest of you are behind the overgrowth here.
All right, Ollie.
I pick the necessary plants, but not enough to kill them. I leave like the roots intact and everything.
Mm-hmm. Make a nature check.
Okay.
Is this her favorite terrain of grassland, or is it different?
Is this grassland or is it different?
It is grassland, yes.
Incredible.
Okay, then I do get the favored terrain. Let me see what that does.
Probably just advantage.
Oh no.
Or no, I think it's double your proficiency or something. It'd be on your other
It
sheet.
says. Okay, hold on.
The spell one. It's at the bottom.
Okay, well, traveling in my favored terrain. My proficiency bonus is doubled if I'm using a skill I'm proficient in. Let me see if I'm proficient in a nature check, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a +4 to nature. I think that's proficient.
Sounds like
Does
it,
it have the
yes.
dot? Yes, it does have the dot.
does, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so plus.
+7 instead of +4.
Okay, so there it is. I got a 24.
Go on. You got 18 intelligence.
Well, I was looking at.
The proficiency is doubled, so she has a
Okay,
+1 in intelligence, and then +3
mhm.
from the, and then plus another 3 from the effect of the favorite terrain.
All right. You acquire the giant lichen.
Thank you.
Nice.
I hold it up to show everyone before putting it away.
It somehow shrinks to the size of your pocket.
Well, who's got the highest intelligence of the group? Probably Bill.
Probably Bill, honestly.
I have +1, but it might be Bill.
I have a
Yeah.
+1 as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
nah.
Bill isn't that smart. He's a mindless astronaut.
Devin's a little slow.
What you got, Kodranom?
I have 12.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're all +1 then.
Intelligence.
So yeah, as
What
far
does
as you
Aura
know,
plus- yes.
giant lichen can be
+1, yes.
used to make poisons mostly. So meaning that, well, out of game, you don't know its alchemical effects. You would know the first two at maximum. The first one being weakness to shock, the second one being ravage health. So, as far as you know, whoever wants this ingredient wants to make a poison.
Maybe a medicine check. See if it can be used in any other way.
Well, Ollie also has proficiency in alchemy tools.
I do have proficiency in alchemy tools.
Mm-hmm. Do you have
think
any
also in
alchemy
Poisoner's Pit.
tools?
I have alchemist supplies, yes.
All right.
Oh, it's my proficiency. Hold on, let me double check
I don't think she
my.
has a set.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Have a poisoner's
I do
set?
not have that. No, I don't have that. My bad. I
Just
just have
proficiency in
proficiency.
both.
Mm-hmm.
I have an herbalist kit and cartographer's tools.
Let me.
Oh wait, actually it does say. Okay, it's in my proficiencies. I'm sorry. Never mind. I don't have that. What do I have? 1 second, sorry. Can you come over here and tell me what I have? Thank you. This is all I have, right?
Okay. You can.
So these are all proficiencies. So anything, these are things you have. These are things you're good at.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I have no tools actually. Thank you.
So none of you have a herbalism or poisoner's kit on you, or brewer's kit even.
Agora tem a Luna a pensar o que é que se passa aqui em casa.
Well,
Sorry,
Kosher
that was
dog?
me. That was me. Sorry.
Suddenly
Can-
turned into a younger Russian woman. I don't know if it was Russian.
Can we,
Russian
okay.
Could I do a medicine check?
Well, it's gonna be crazy difficult, but go ahead.
Hey, you never know till you don't till you try. So we gonna throw more guidance on us from other kind.
Really is gonna eat the giant lichen.
That's a 17.
Okay. Well, it is poisonous for sure.
Well, of course. Oh yes, the floor here is made out of floor.
Yeah. Damn, the poisonous plant is poisonous.
Oh well. Let's just go back and give it to the guy.
All right. Climb over. You can attempt an athletics or acrobatics skill again. Zora falls in the water.
14. Aurelia's gonna go into the water, try to help Azora out.
Mm-hmm. Make make an athletics check.
Oh god. Let's go. The one thing Aurelia's terrible at. I still blame Grillad the Kind. That's a 16.
Okay. You succeed. You stop Azora's descent. You grab her and latch onto this rock here. You're both held there safe from the current. Mind you, the current could have dragged you through here where you have taken damage from the thorns.
Alright, so we go back to land.
All right.
Let's get out of here real quick. Devin's gonna try to scale the place, the wall, quick as he came in.
Go ahead.
Make another check.
Athletics or
As Aurelia.
acrobatics?
7. No.
Into the water.
Who gonna help the elf? Wait. I'm gonna go send Bill to help out. To go help out, because he can
Okay.
float.
Bill is successful. Well, you haven't
picked up by-
received any of the Atronach's blows yourself, Devon,
Yeah.
but the creature picking you up, you can tell that it packs a punch.
Oof.
Then
The
he's just gonna
ease
come back
with
to land.
which it lifts you up, yeah.
I think Devin does have a kind of a frail body as well, so he definitely just gets like almost bruised by the the Atronach as he picks me up.
I like to think that as Aurelia's looking at this all, where she just like goes, "Wow, I didn't think I was that strong. I'm so scrawny."
Well, see, pats you in the back and says, "Well, all this fighting hasn't been for nothing."
Aurelia still has the strength of a wet pool noodle.
Yeah, your hair is all messed up. Your clothes are all soaking wet, drenched.
Not the drip. My drip.
And Azora's paint, not tattoos, painted decorations on her body have started to wash out.
Aww.
Kozhurdov, Ali, what are you up to?
Um, seeing that the rest
Kozlov
of
is
you...
just watching. He is kind of amused, and in a way, he's happy because the people that he likes didn't get injured this time. In the beautiful place, he's content.
Will you be climbing up the rock to get back, or will you be spending your time here between the rock and the thorny place?
He will climb the rock and join the others.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Let's see how much is my agility. Acrobatics is 3 plus 16 total.
All right, you make it through. Ali,
Alright, so I also try to get over the rock, seeing that everyone's rescued. I'm just trying to get back with most of the group.
okay. Do you go through the thorns?
I try to avoid the thorns.
Hmm.
Do I have to roll an athletics check?
Yes. It's gonna be an athletics check to jump over them.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Jump over them. Here I go. I get a 12. Did I make it?
You do not.
Oh.
Hmm.
You land
That's
on the
being
other
lucky.
side, taking 7 damage.
Wow. Okay. Done.
And you still have to climb up the rock.
Do I need to roll again to climb up the rock, or what happens?
So you can attempt an acrobatics check or an athletics check.
6. Nat 2.
You fall into the water.
Oh man. But I can breathe underwater. I
Yeah.
just kind of chill there and decide to see if there are any fish. Are there fish?
There are, yes.
Okay, I try to catch the fish. I'm a little hungry.
Okay. Well, the current brings them to you. You only need open your mouth, and they swim right inside.
Okay. After eating my fill, I poke my head out of the water and say, I'll just swim along the river if that's the way y'all are walking.
There are more thorns down the river.
Seeing the thorns, I decide to try to get out of the water.
Okay. You do so successfully.
Thank you.
Alright. Now let's go talk to that Bosmer feller.
Yeah, let's go find this alchemist.
And then also, you know what else we could do? We could also sell the troll fat. Fairly certain he'd pay a premium for that.
And I also got quite a few other alchemical reagents, which we could use to sell to him.
Yeah, we can sell them a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll keep the troll fat for later use.
Maybe for cooking, it's probably decent.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
I'd imagine it's kind of like bear fat.
dips a
Make into
steak
salad.
in troll fat, ends up paralyzed. Worth it.
As long as you cook it, it should be fine.
Worth it.
You end
I
up
feel like I would eat a
frenzied.
troll steak. Yeah, frenzied.
Fucking steak, man.
You stab the steak violently.
Yeah.
You're frenzied.
Damn.
You want those steak? Stabs him.
Is there a way to stab something non-violently?
No.
Well,
With a fork.
when you're eating something, you do not exactly attack it with a fork.
Yeah.
In Spanish, you do. Al ataque.
Stabs you in Spanish.
Ay, Dios mío.
My favorite was the vampire that said he was Jewish, and then the dude literally pulls out his swastika and goes, ah! Scares the
Was
shit
that a
out of the-
what?
That's one.
Swastika.
Oh,
Like look it up. It's such a stupid scene.
Yeah.
this is in a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to watch that movie.
You make it back into town.
Oh, it's called the Great Jacinto.
Hmm.
You have a bucket of troll fat and a few stems of giant lichen.
Troll fat that came from his ass.
Yeah.
Remember?
Ass fat.
Ollie looks around to see if there's an open stall or something that we could rent to sell at.
Well, let's go see if the Bosmer wants it first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kind of. Also, Aurelia, wants to, probably will want to do something. So, like, we're just gonna get the troll fat and sell it, and then maybe I'll take that money and maybe me and Azora go and eat lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ollie never one to miss a meal. Offers to also attend lunch.
That
You
This
grab the
just wanted to
troll
be-
fat.
her and I,
Uh,
friends.
I ask if I no longer am part of the team.
You can be with Korzhadov and them.
I say, wonderful, Kojadov is invited, and I say, Kojadov, Aurelia has
Oh.
offered to buy the team lunch.
I look
Quickly,
at that.
tell
I
Devin.
just also I was saying that all out of character.
But
This is
team
unclear.
lunch? What?
So we all sit in silence and telepathically.
Well,
Those who
Yeah,
you've
so
invited
how-
to lunch.
Yeah.
Somehow
You've
the
invited
fucking
them.
lizard can read minds and is a fourth dimensional being.
It's just unclear sometimes
I mean, if you
when we're in
well,
it.
you
If
make
I
it
don't
to
know
the
that you're
market
going
with
to
the bucket of troll fat. Everybody's still elsewhere.
Everybody was
As
kung fu fighting. Do we see Lenoril anywhere? Our buddy? Cannibal
yes,
Corpse?
he appears to be having a quarrel with the general goods seller again.
Oh, cool. Let's help him. I say we go up there and let's help him get let's help him and show him we have goods for sale. That way he can look at the general goods seller and say, "See, I treat people with respect."
You say this in character?
No, I'm saying this out of character.
Damn, man.
Like,
Does Riley say
So
anything?
yeah, What does Aurelia say to the rest of the party, or does she just go to the marketplace with the baguette by herself?
Like I'm hoping the party is going with me to give the herb to the guy.
What sign do you give to let the party know what's going on?
Aurelia looks at the party who's right behind there and goes, "Hey, did you want to
Hey.
give him the herb, or did you want to stand there looking like a jackass?" No, then give him the herb.
A bit rude. Devin says.
Ollie like whispers to Devin like, is this normal?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what race are you again?
I'm literally just, it's the signal of you guys
He's
coming
a
or not.
Nord.
A Nord. I whispered to Devin, is this like normal Nord behavior? Is this their like the colloquial words that they use to refer to friends?
Devin thinking about the Dunmer's history with the Nords and the many wars that they have fought. It says they're
Yes.
typically like this, yes.
Yes, we are like this.
I nod and I turn to Aurelia and I say, yes, jackass, let us all stand and look as such.
Aurelia goes, listen here, you little shit.
I say, this must be a term of endearment. And I'm like
You
happier
don't
than
say
ever that we've
jackass.
grown in
That's our
closeness.
word.
Sorry, please
That's
repeat.
our word.
You say this in character, yes?
No, I'm saying it's out of character. Out of character.
Alright, so you
Really
think a lot of thoughts at me. I look at your face.
uh,
I'm not sure if I can understand the thoughts that are going through your head. I might have to roll for something, I'm not sure.
roll
Aurelia
roll for
is
insight,
kind
I
of
guess. Yeah.
Roll for
Yeah,
insight, okay, sure.
Yeah, Aurelia is has pressed Alt tab or is in the inventory menu.
Aurelia's kind of looking at the inventory menu, going, just you see a random thing says quick saving.
Aurelia's in dialogue and hasn't clicked an option yet. Just sitting there.
No,
I'm in,
wait. No,
I'm in,
Ollie says something so stupid, you just see quick saving. I'm quick saving, so I can go back.
Yeah, you hear combat music start playing, and you see a red dot appear in a bar at the top of the screen.
Dude. Anyway, so you guys want to talk to the Bosmer before I talk to him with the troll fat?
Yeah, I figure since I spoke to him before, I might as well speak to him now, just so he knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I go
That
up
way,
to him.
that way I'm not like, hey, we got those herbs. What herbs?
Yeah. So I go and speak
So we
to
can-
Lenaril,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yeah.
say, hello. I'm sure you remember me. I told you a couple days ago we would go and retrieve that herb that you were looking for. Help you get some of those bottles that I'm sure you're trying to buy from this woman right now.
Oh yes, indeed. You've actually done it.
We did, me and my party, as promised. We procured the giant. We believe it was giant lichen. It seemed to fit the description, as well as a number of other alchemical ingredients that you may be interested in.
Oh, what a surprise! I thought it too dangerous. But I mean, he takes a look at all five of you, sees you armed to the teeth with an Atronach following you around, a bucket of something, and well, I can see you are better prepared at dealing with the dangers of wilderness than me.
Well, I'm sure you have your own.
Kojudo says it came from the troll's bottom.
Yeah. Aurelia just looks at Korjadov and goes, just gives him a look.
Devin says,
Kojudo just says it is the truth.
okay, and Devin says, to clarify, he's referring to this troll fat. There was a troll that was guarding the lichen,
Yep.
or at least in the region. and so we harvested some of its fat because we knew it was something used in potions.
From the bottom.
Yeah, from the
Because it's
hindquarters
very
of the troll.
plump and fill.
Yes. It was a shapely troll. It's true.
Ollie like gives like Devin like a weird look before like going back. Like it was like not intentional, but just like uncontrollable, and then goes back to like blank face.
Either way, we were curious if you'd be interested in these as well.
I didn't have
And
any
yeah.
plans on working with troll fat, but I suppose I could make use of it. I can probably make some potions for the lumberjacks.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
happily take it off you.
Wonderful.
Let's say he's going to be giving you 25, a total of 50 septims for the giant lichen, and he'll buy one piece of troll fat off you for 6 septims.
Hmm.
Okay. So 56 total we received. Okay.
Well, I have
And
7 bowls of this stuff.
yeah, you have 6 more.
Yeah, so I could sell them all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll just do that.
And I'll also ask him about the few other ingredients I've collected. So I let him know about the torchbug thoraxes, the 2 giant's toes, the 1 taproot, the Namira's rot, and the fly amanita
Alright.
that I've also found.
As Devin is speaking, Ollie is pulling out her cartography tools and repurposing them to make an advertisement that we have 12 units of troll fat and everything else that Devin just listed, with small illustrations on the side, so that we can just put them on someone's back and anyone can walk up to us, tap us on the shoulder, and offer to buy.
Whoa. Water.
What's the
Go ahead.
magic?
Sorry?
We have 7 of them,
Oh, 7
not 12.
troll
Well, we
fat?
have 6.
Oh, I thought we had a lot. My bad. Okay,
Also, I
you
sold. Also, I'm
see.
just gonna sell them all here, so we can make a nice little profit.
Yeah, well, that's the goal.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ollie like X's out the 12 and writes the number that you just said.
Like I'm selling them now.
It's still on the poster. As soon as you sell them, I'll exit out and write 0. I'll write sold out.
Devin gave you a piece of parchment for this.
Okay.
The Bosmer is willing to buy Fly Amanita for 1 septim.
Okay.
Giant's toes. He's got no interest in them.
Okay.
Searchbag, thoraxes.
Namira's rot as well, and 1 taproot.
Yeah. He isn't interested in the Torchback thoraxes either. What else did you say you had?
Namira's rot and taproot. Or Namira, whatever it is.
He isn't interested in the Namira's rot. And he is willing to buy the taproot.
Okay. What's his price?
I'm trying
Sorry.
7 septims.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's 8 septims for the 1 fly manita and taproot, correct?
Yes.
Man, a lot of.
Okay. I'm gonna remove my inventory and add 8 septims.
Yeah, I already wrote the troll fat out of my inventory.
Okay.
When I say he's not
Okay.
interested in an ingredient, he's willing to pay a very small amount of septims for it, like if like 1/10 of the original price or something.
Okay. I got 56 septims. How do we want to split this? Just into 4? I figured.
I guess.
Okay. 56 divided by 4 is what, 13? Well,
Korzydov will politely refuse the
Uh,
money. He has no need for it.
okay, we'll do 3 parts.
Holly accepts.
Okay.
Oh.
It's 19, 19, and 18 are the shares.
I'm fine with
Uh,
taking 18. I
okay.
don't. I have a lot of money anyway.
Devlin will give 19 to Ollie, 19 septims,
Holly
and
happily
18
accepts.
to Aurelia.
We risked our butts for 18 cents. Maybe we should steal another boat.
I think I'd like to ask one more thing.
Mhm.
Sir, what were you planning on using these potions for, if you don't mind me asking? I know you're doing all kinds of research, but is there any practical application that you've been looking to use them for?
You see, giant lichens are known for their detrimental effects on the health of man and mer. But I have found that there is a way to have a different effect. No.
Oh,
And he gives you a very detailed explanation of how he's been doing his research, all his experiments. Make a wisdom saving throw.
oh no. Okay. I'll make you wisdom saving throw.
Willpower
Is
saving throw.
yeah. Sorry. It's +1, so let's roll that.
How
There's
you
so many
have to
different
crush its ingredients separately. You have to use specific motion with the mortar and the pestle.
Oh no, I got a 4.
Yeah. At some point, you just cannot take it anymore. He has to shut up.
Oh damn.
So I have to tell him to shut up. That's like what I eventually say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
He's
Okay. All right.
taken aback, and well, I guess you're not one to be interested in the science of the matter.
It's true. I'm more interested in the septims and whatever effects come of it.
Oh.
Sorry to offend you. I couldn't take any more.
Oh well.
And maybe a medicine check to see if I know what he's getting at.
He says offense taken, and he mumbles that as it seems Dunmer are no better than nosy Imperials.
So out of what he's talking about, can I
He said
use a
that?
medicine?
He said that, yeah.
Okay.
Aurelia, make a well.
Like a medicine check to see if I can figure out what he's getting at.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Nah, it's an 11. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's an arduous process to make giant lichen into something useful. You might have heard of someone working with it and making it something useful, but you don't know anything about how or whatever else, what any other ingredient you would need to achieve this.
Huh.
I think
All right. Well,
yeah.
Hmm?
all our business is concluded here, so really it's just gonna kind of, I don't know. He's gonna walk next to his aura and just like kind of wait for the others.
Devin's going to break off from the party just briefly and go look for a guard.
Uh
And
oh.
he's going to talk to him and say, "Hey, have you seen that Bosmer walking around the marketplace recently?"
No. No.
He was lollygagging with that
He
general
sure
goods,
was.
with that general goods seller over there.
I
And
think
their shouting was making people nervous.
you know why he's so emotional about what he's doing, don't you? He just confided in me, another elf, that he was looking for poison ingredients to brew into virulent poisons and to kill some town officials.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh. This is pretty shady, but I kind of like it.
Deception. Okay. 10.
With advantage?
Yeah. 4 and 3 with the +6.
Okay. So the guard goes, I knew never to trust an elf. And goes to, goes to the boss.
Devin kind
So
of gestures to the group to get out of there. Try to
I
leave.
don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I kind of just, you know, I take his aura, you know, like like I grab her hand
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Devin's already he's running. He's like running the other direction.
and like Aurelia kind of just like Aurelia kind of uses this time to look at his aura and she goes, "Do you think there's a fancy restaurant around here?"
What?
I'm looking for a fancy place.
Well,
Also,
there
I'm
is
running
only
away from you. You can't
one
hear me.
place, the one you've already been to. The
Damn, I was hoping.
yeah, Azora goes there to eat hastily.
Or like Aurelia's gonna get the best food on the menu.
Uh-huh.
You know.
It's a vegetable
Ollie.
soup with whole grain bread on the side.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Like
Ali and Kozhudov, you see the guard approaching, and he sort of interrogates the elf about what he's going to do with the ingredient he's just acquired.
Mhm.
And the Bosmer tries to defend himself, saying that he's going to make a potion, not a poison, as whoever is claiming that said. And he is attempting a persuasion check. He rolled pretty good, and the guard, along with another one who showed up, they force him to make the potion right here, right now.
Oh, wow.
They take him to the nearest alchemy table to do so. And, they're looking at him, hawking over him as he's working on the potion.
Jards, why?
He said Dunmer are known better than snooty Imperials. He deserves it.
You know what?
Curse my ancestors.
You know what? That's a good point. I agree with this. I agree with this. There are many things that I can excuse. Being an asshole toward your own kind, can't excuse that.
Exactly. I even said the more myrrh the merrier the first time I met him, and he says that to me. Disgusting.
Frank the betrayed.
Yeah.
Okay, all you see is that the group is split with Devin like jogging away, Aurelia taking someone to lunch, and Kojerdov presumably staying in the same spot. Is that correct, Kojerdov?
Koshidov is like watching the whole affair with the Bosmer and the
Oh yeah,
Okay.
two guards.
wouldn't Bill be following me?
Yes.
Hey, Bob.
Okay, so Ollie sees that the group is split up 3 different ways. Unable to make a decision on her own, she decides to flip her village coin. A 1 being like to stay where she is, a 2 being to either follow Devon or follow Aurelia. She rolls the 2, so she decides to roll again to decide if she should follow Devon or Aurelia.
Damn.
Okay, rolling a 2, she decides to follow Aurelia because it was Devon then Aurelia. So Aurelia to lunch and says, "I also like food," and tags along, regardless of
Aurelia
whether or
just-
not she's invited.
Aurelia goes, "You're paying for yourself."
Ollie says, "Don't we all pay up for ourselves?
Azora says
Is that
nothing.
not how restaurants work?"
Azora does not respond to this question.
Zora probably can't even count up the gold for the bill.
Ollie continues to follow along, confused by these rhetorical questions being asked.
Yeah. Azora like fumbles a few goblin bones and troll teeth she's got in her pockets instead of septums.
Couple of Falmer ears.
Has some really wants to enjoy some time alone. Holly, not without me.
Do you say this in character that you like to enjoy some time alone, Aurelia?
Well, in her defense, I planned really funny.
Huh?
Okay.
Like what time we have.
I look at a
But that's
Azura
okay.
and
You
I
already
can't.
rolled. You
You
already
cut
rolled the
out.
2.
Sorry.
I said that's okay. You've already rolled the 2. So
You say that
Huh.
in character?
no, I'm saying that out of character.
Oh, okay.
Like in character, she's not exactly thrilled about it. She's like giving you the look of, I was hoping to make this an A and B situation, but that's fine.
I feel like I'll have to roll to see whether or not I understand what you're implying here.
Actually, it'll be an insight check.
Okay. Make an insight check.
Okay, let's see if I understand what's happening here. Okay, my insight is
Wouldn't it be funny if we rolled a nat 1?
+5. I have such good insight. Okay, I got a 16. So I understand that you don't want me here.
But I'm
Oh,
okay.
sorry,
But
no. I'm so
no,
sorry. Please go
no,
ahead,
that's
Paramethyst. I actually don't know what a 16 gets me. What do I know from a 16?
Aurelia's passive deception, I believe, is lower than 16, so you can understand Aurelia's motives.
Completely or partially?
At a good extent.
But it's not like I care. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
There
she
are other
wasn't.
opportunities.
She wasn't really hiding
So
it.
what's your motivation like perfectly? Like, are you trying to be besties? Are you trying to propose? Are
more
you
than it's more like Aurelia just wants to spend time with a friend, but also I don't really know how you put this.
take your time?
How do you put that into words? Like,
In English, I guess. I can also
okay,
understand Greek if you want.
hold on.
I can't understand Greek, but I think Paramethyst can explain for me if you do Greek.
It's all Greek to me.
No. Is
Greek
Kozhurdov
to me.
doing anything in the meantime?
Yeah.
If nothing else happened,
Nothing else matters.
how did the Bosmer doing the potion
Hmm.
ended up? Because he's curious also.
Also, I thought that Ollie was going to stop the guards. That would have been funny.
Well, the Bosmer takes quite some time to complete the potion. Damn it. And when he's completed it, he presents it to the guards. And they want him to drink it so they can test its results.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he does so. He does not appear to suffer any ill effects. Then the guards.
Kozhdov
Yes?
ask if he can try it too.
The
This can be
Bosmer-
Kozhdov's last action. I don't know what Prometheus wants. But I want to try it anyway. Maybe there's some special, some bonus that the potion can give. Do I have to roll for anything?
No. The guards are looking wide-eyed at the Bosmer, waiting for something to happen to him as he drank a good portion of what he's created. And when you show up, they happily have you have some of it to try it out. And they say, yes, let's have the Khajiit have some. The Bosmer gives you a small cup containing a good amount of it, enough for you to be affected by it, either beneficially or harmfully. Do you drink it?
Kozhdov drinks it.
Hmm?
For two reasons. First, he believes the Bosmer. He doesn't think he has any bad intentions by doing a potion / poison beverage with it. Second, he's of course curious, and he wants to try it.
The
So he drinks the potion.
potion
And what
is
happens?
blue in color, and when you drink it, you feel your mind clear. You feel more focused. You
Okay.
feel like you would be
More rational or more intelligent?
more intelligent. Well, not exactly intelligent. You feel like you are cleansed of any mental fatigue you might have had from studying
Right.
or spell casting.
Right.
If you catch my drift.
So this potion will be better for mages or
Indeed, yes. Someone who does a lot of studying would definitely benefit from this potion extremely.
yeah. Korjdo drinks the potion, and because it doesn't have any harmful effects, he just looks normal to both the guards as to assure them that it has no ill effect.
The guards turn to the Bosmer and say, looks like you are clear this time, elf. Don't let us catch you crafting any nefarious concoctions. Be safe.
Something tells me that guy's gonna be the guy of Boethia, and we just made an enemy.
That'd be funny.
Okay,
Devin's
so-
definitely hiding in an alley somewhere. Just trying
Okay.
to keep out of sight of the guards. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna let everyone know, but for Ollie, what you get from what you're looking at with Aurelia is that Aurelia sort of has this sort of secret crush she doesn't want anyone to know about. So she's hoping that Izora, despite the fact that she's, a barbarian and doesn't really think that often, will eventually get the subtle.
Okay, and Ollie knows this.
Ali
you-
can
you get
tell that Aurelia's behavior is more than just friendly towards Azora.
Okay.
Considering
says-
what worries about her.
Ollie says, Aurelia, you do not want me here because you feel that you have a secret crush on Azura that you do not want anyone to know of. And by me knowing it, it ruins the secret. Is that correct? And I smile like very proudly that I figured this out. And like, I'm definitely going to make a journal entry about this later.
Aurelia's just beat red covers her face. It's just like just walks over to the bar and decides to order the strongest shit they have available.
No, seeing that you're red, I say, is red a sign of truth telling in your race?
Like at this point, like how much is the strongest ale?
The barkeep just gives you a potion of drain fatigue, drain stamina, so you can knock yourself out.
Wait, is that
That's
true?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just looking for alcohol.
That stuff is stronger than alcohol. It can
That's
knock you out.
okay.
He's giving
So
you
I'm
painkillers,
sending
dude.
I'm
Like
sending
Xanax.
this to I'm sending this to you, Corn.
Wait, so you receive the drink and you offer it to Ollie instead?
No,
Or-
no. Look in your DMs.
Oh my DMs.
Damn.
I never played Xbox. The reference is lost. Oh, achievement unlocked. Okay, I'm not that slow.
Achievement unlocked. Got the cleric to. So Aurelia
Okay.
walks over with both potions and then just kind of, you know, kind of looking at them still beat red in her face. Just doesn't know if she should just, drink these potions and be out cold for the whole night. And hopefully, it's more.
How do you even know what the potions are? Are you like that skilled? Oh, the guy
She,
said it? Did the bartender like hand them over and say this will knock you out?
He would say so, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a good bartender. Do you tip
Oh,
him?
how much was it?
Like, it's gonna be 20 septims.
Cool. I give him 30.
Mm-hmm. He
Aurelia's just
gladly accepts them.
It's just looking at his lawyer, just waiting for any response, and just depending on the response, she might just down both.
Well, she says, you've been magically telling me so for quite some time now, but I never wanted to bring it up because I believe it would hinder our adventures. Maybe when we are of old age and our bodies are not able to fight anymore, we could settle on a nice, cool, shady cave in a rock in Hammerfell or a windy mountaintop in Skyrim. But now
Aurelia,
adventure awaits. And
oh,
she
cool.
picks up her axe and smacks it on the table, cutting into the table. And
Okay,
the axe stays. What's the word?
Upright.
Yeah, it stays upright, being hacked
It-
into the table, having hacked into the table.
Aurelia's happy, but kind of looks at Ali, just a little bit annoyed. Just like the "don't do that again, please." Just like with the "don't do that again, please" look.
Do I like understand this? Do
Make
I
an
know?
insight check.
If you roll at that one, I swear to God, this would be the time you would roll at that one.
I have +5 to insight. Or I have with a +5 to insight, I get a total of 10.
Yeah, you understand.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I think like understanding this, I realize that the bartender has given Aurelia exactly what she needs. Recognizing the bartender's skill, I immediately also throw down 30 septums and say, "Sir, please give me whatever I need as well."
Do a bottle of Adderall.
Hold up. Let me see. Okay, what do I
Well,
get? 30 pounds.
well, he looks at you perplexed and kind of studies you for a moment, trying to figure out from looking at your tail, your snout, I guess, what might be better for you. He thinks that there might be something specific for Argonians. And he says, I don't believe I have anything for your folk. He doesn't say
Oregonian
it
blood wine.
any, and you can tell that he probably had some his sap at some point, but he doesn't have any more.
I'm absolutely crestfallen. I like lower my head and I turn back and I say maybe this was meant to be a private dinner and I say go ahead and keep the septums and I like walk out disappointed. I go back and check on Kojardov, who looks absolutely normal apparently, and ask him
Wait,
how's
wait,
it going.
wait. Before Ollie leaves, I hand her the potions and the potion and stuff. You know, just because I feel a little bad that the bartender couldn't give her anything.
Which potions do I receive? Oh, the knockout potion?
Yeah,
So
the
you're not gonna
knockout
drink it?
potion. Don't drink them.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Alright,
drink them unless you want to go to bed.
I'll put it in my inventory, thank you. I like appreciate the gesture? Sorry. And I
Just
walk
feel,
out to
just feel
Kojardov.
bad. Poor Argonian. She doesn't get too much.
Kozhudov is having an intellectual conversation with the Bosmer about any scientific stuff, conjuration, mysticism, Daedra, Aedra, and approaching them, you hear from the Bosmer the phrase, let's just say the troll fat wasn't the only thing coming out of the troll's bottom.
What?
Clearly not understanding. I say, come again, Kojardov.
The Bosmer was talking about another alchemist who didn't know what they were doing, and they would make potions that would have both beneficial and detrimental effects for the consumer.
I nod my head,
Um,
realizing.
since
Mhm.
since since the Bosmer made a potion like the one he Kozhudov tested before, Kozhudov asks which other potions that he had that have beneficial effects for him and his friends, like
Mhm.
potions for healing mainly, or probably be better at combat, more skillful, something like that.
Mhm. He can make you potions. He's going to make out of the troll fat and something else, which will make you better at fighting with two-handed weapons. And what What else does he have? And he can also make you potions that will increase your maximum health.
Does he has any in store, or does he has to make one, get ingredients and stuff?
He's going to make them now so they are as fresh as possible, but it's going to be like we're not going to go through the process of making the potions. He's not going to tell you wait for 7 hours or meet me at the next day at 7 at 12 p.m. or something. And,
Okay, so I guess Korzov will also ask how much do they cost.
mhm. Let's see.
Probably a lot.
Mm, yeah. Don't see any. It's going to be 30 septims.
30 seconds. Okay. So since we have to go to the keep and speak with the vigilance of Stendar, Koshudov says that you will be back like in the next day or the day after, looking for 2 potions.
Mm-hmm. Very well. I will have them ready for you when you arrive.
Does Ali want some potions from him?
Um, what is he selling again? I'm sorry. What potions are available?
Increase your maximum health and fortify 200.
Okay. So you said 45 to 100 septums, or what was the price?
30 septims for each.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. The potions to increase maximum health does restore it, or it is just to increase the maximum health without restoring. For example, if you're in combat and you're down to 10 points, drinking it will not like restore all those points that he has originally plus. Wait,
Think of it
what do you
like
mean?
temporary hit
What do you?
points it adds on top.
So, like, if it does +5 to your maximum, does it also give you +5 to your current? Or does it just make it so after you long rest, you have 5 extra?
Yeah, something like that.
It would work like having temporary hit points, so it would be on top of what you already had.
Okay.
Sure. I've
What's-
decided. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll buy the one that increases the temporary hit points. How much does it increase the temporary hit points by?
2d8.
Okay,
2d8.
so 2d8. After leaving the 30 septums at the bar, I have 84 septums. So now I only have 54 septums because I bought one potion to increase hit points by 2d8.
Well, I will roll when I get the potions. He doesn't have any now, does he? He doesn't have anyone.
Any more fortified health potions? What do you mean?
Yes.
He's got 3 more.
You said that he has. Oh, he. Wait, I asked if he had potions in store or if he has to make some.
He's able to make 3 more. Well, Ali is able to pay now, so he's going to make the potions now.
Korzhdov can also pay now.
Okay, then you will receive your potions now.
Okay, so it's 60 gold total.
Yes.
2 potions. Fortify. Two potions. So I'm going to roll 2d8s, right?
Yes.
So one will fortify with 13 points. The other will only fortify with 4 points. Okay. So what next?
Getting pretty late for me.
Hmm.
Let's just go. Say what we want to do next. I think next on the list is to go back to the vigilance and return the amulets.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just see really just a little bit just a little flustered, a
Yeah.
little bit like.
Tiny.
When did the Denver become a gnome?
The Dwemer were supposed to be the smallest mare.
Turns out the Dunmer is just two gnomes in a trench coat. We're just two gnomes in a trench
Two
coat.
two Dwemers in a sphere.
This
That's
sphere.
So let's go to the Vigilance of Stendar.
It is a bit of
Or
a walk, but
or wait, two
I don't
Dunmers
know.
in a trench coat. Two Dunmer in a trench coat.
To
One's at the
Dunmer in
bottom.
in a Daedric chainmail.
Or wait, no, it would be three Dunmer in a trench coat. Or three Dwemer in a trench coat.
Please explain.
One's on the bottom, strongest here. Two's in the middle, carrying three. Three's pretending not to be. Three Dwemer in a trench coat.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You've never heard three kobolds in a trench coat. Look that song up. It's hilarious. It's the best D&D campaign ever.
Hey,
I'm not joking. You could make a character out of that. It's just stupidly funny.
Three
You can
bolts in a trench
see
coat. Okay, I've got it.
they've started fixing up the place. Some supplies have been brought over.
Is there
Crates,
any more?
that we can see?
lumber, few workbenches and tools.
What
We've
about
set up a chicken
Wait.
coop.
Wait, it's the same keep that we stopped in our way to the city. Then
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought it was a different. I thought it was a different keep.
that's on you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's on me then.
That's a you problem.
Or Aurelia's gonna like walk up to the older looking vigilant, and she's gonna hand over the amulets.
The amulets. Yep.
Yeah.
It was Trelius.
Yeah, Aurelia had them.
Yeah. They welcome you. You can see them very evidently tired from working all day, moving these all this equipment around, repairing and preparing the keep. They approach with smiles on their faces. I see you're back. I see that you are
Really?
alone.
Aurelia hands over the ambulance and goes, "We couldn't recover the bodies. We didn't have enough room in the cart."
Damn. I
But
see.
we know, but we do know one thing: the goblins there were definitely following something that was telling them to kill the vigilance, and that's probably why your vigilance went in there.
We were suspecting a greater evil was lurking behind the goblin attacks, and they went to investigate. It seems that they underestimated the threat, and that has cost them their lives.
Well, we took them out, so
That is good to hear.
yeah, I'm just gonna hand them the amulets so that way they can at least have something.
Mhm. Well, we do not
Korshudov
have.
says.
Yes. Go ahead.
Korshudov says, "Be warned. If you intend to retrieve the bodies, you should know that the place is cursed by the presence of Boethia."
He recoils to the sound of the word Boethia.
Yeah.
That is very bad news. Then we
Korshudov
must
could
prepare.
also say. Korshudov could also say, "Boethia hath ordered us to kill you, and shall it be so?" And attack the first one. No, I'm kidding. Korshudov will not.
I'm
Will
leaving.
do no such thing, of course.
If that was the case, I was
Korshudov
just
will
gonna
do
leave you guys.
no such thing.
You guys die at your own risk. I'll come back later going, "Oh, thank God you killed those
How dare you?
dumbasses."
How dare you?
You never should have come here.
I was just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Yeah, that's it. Korshudov just warned them about Boethia.
He says we must intensify our preparations. He looks at the other two and, with a slight sadness, a little bit of Monica, a little bit of disappointment in his look, in his eyes. We're gonna need all the help we can get to deal with this threat. Thanks. I'd like to thank you again for bringing this to my attention.
Well, I hope that the recruitment poster I posted in town can at least get you some new guys.
We have new people coming around
Okay.
every day, but not everybody is cut out to be a vigilant of Stendar and put themselves in danger, such as the one you faced.
Okay, I want to ask the other players,
Mm.
out of character,
Mm.
if these vigilants of Stendar go to the cave, are you willing to help them, or we'll just leave them to their luck, to their fate?
Well,
I don't even think they've expressed interest in doing that. Now
yeah,
that you say that the
I mean,
place is cursed by Boethia, I don't think they want to step foot.
yeah, I guess they seem like. How many are there? Just 3 or 4,
they're
right?
Right
Like
now,
active
there's
fighters.
3 effective vigilance of Stendar.
And the
Yeah,
castle
and
will
I
be
don't
left
think.
empty, right? If all three leave, I don't think they
Yeah.
would do that.
By the way, it's not that we could do anything against the Daedric Prince. What would we do actually? Banish from this plane?
I think are you asking out of character, like what do we even do to fight against a Daedric Prince's influence?
Yes.
Any followers you have to kill or stop, right? Because they act through their mortal followers. Any shrines you
No,
desecrate.
I'm saying so. I don't know if the vigilants have some ritual that would allow to banish Boethius' influence in the cave. But because I don't think Boethia would be actually banished for how long from this
Um,
plane of existence. I
Yeah,
just
she lives in her plane, right? Like, we can't. She's not even here.
yes, yes, and she can go and live wherever he pleases. Just
Yeah.
direct action that she can have that is limited.
the vigilance could potentially go to the cave and consecrate it
Mm.
if they are
Yeah,
going to
something like
do
that. Yeah.
so soon or whenever there's enough numbers of them where enough so that they feel safe to do so. Well, they haven't said anything about it.
Well, Korzhov would go with them if they decided to go now. But again, he will not do that just himself with them.
Hmm.
The others, Aurelia, David, and Ellie should go too.
Devin's
That's
not
why I'm
interested.
asking.
Mm.
Devin is not answering. How about Aurelia?
He's not interested. Not answering, but not interested.
Hmm.
Yeah, not
Uh,
Okay,
interested.
sorry.
I mean, it just depends. I mean, I don't know what that would entail if we go back in there because there's no real reason to go back into that cave for us personally.
No, it's not. It's just that Korzhov feels that it would be the right thing to do for him, but he of course will not make the other adventurers. He will not force or try to. Uh, he will not try to force them to go if they do not wish so.
I mean, I will go, but not now. I'd rather I'd like to stay out of the caves for a while and
Mm.
I
be in
think
the
I I think Korzhdov would try to convince the other adventurers if the vigilants were in a higher number, like at least 5, at the very
yeah, but,
least 5.
Hmm.
yeah, but right now
10 would be like 10 would be like the ideal. And I'm asking this because we have to ask ourselves what to do next. We have collected the herb. We went to the cave and brought
Yeah.
the amulets.
I mean, we're
I
still
think
heading
we don't
eastward
have.
to Cyrodiil, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's
right.
still the ultimate goal.
I don't think we have anything to do in the city
We do have one more thing, right? There was
anymore.
the map that we found that was a fake map that led to some place that was given to the scholars from the college at Cyrodiil.
oh, you mean that one thing that was actually leading them in circles?
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
map
but
that was leading them somewhere else that was not Karanvar Falls, and we fixed their map. But we can
Yeah,
still
but
go to the place that was marked on there.
we just relieve them of the map. It's not. I don't think we can like
wasn't the
find them
place
and give a proper map.
We gave them the proper map. Ollie
Yeah.
sketched it for them.
Yeah,
okay?
I sketched up a map
So,
of how to get to
oh
the
right,
town.
yeah.
And now I also have
Uh,
a map of where Boethia is and the cave that we explored. So I
Sure.
still have that in my inventory.
not to get personal, but I don't like making decisions like this, especially when I'm starting to get tired.
Hmm.
Would you like my coin?
No, I mean like in real life, I am tired.
Oh, is it time to go to bed? It is 9:55 CST.
It's
Yeah,
10. It's like 11 o'clock in Ohio.
We can call
Damn.
it.
Because like
That's
my brain doesn't function well when it has to think.
understandable.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
can we Oh,
When
Devin
has-
will stay in character just to end this. Well, do you mind if we sleep the night here? It's been a long day of travel.
Oh yeah, we should have a long rest.
Okay.
You are always welcome in our keep. You've been of great service to me personally and to the people of Carnville Falls. Stendar protect you.
Thank
you.
Is there a place where we sleep? Like, do we sleep in the barracks with you, or
There are
where
enough
do you
empty
sleep?
rooms in the keep where it's one of you could even have their own building.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, and where do you stay in the main hall, sir? I'd imagine.
Yes, he's chosen the master bedroom
Uh.
of the
Classic.
the castle.
Cool.
Finders
Aurelius.
keepers.
You know what's still funny? Aurelius still has that amulet of Mara.
Is that a amulet of Mar that you're wearing, or are you just happy to see me?
Hilarious. All right. Well,
That
Devin
amulet
is
of
going
Mara.
to do a
Yes,
big
English.
yawn. Going to say, oh, well, unless you have any food that you expect to make soon, I think I'm gonna grab a bite and head to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for your hospitality.
I also thank them for their hospitality.
Likewise, Ollie thanks them and follows the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The vigilant.
Kujudov, of course, joins them to sleep
Mhm.
too. Yes, Primitus?
Trellius has one of the other younger vigilants, so you're around the keep, around the fort, and accompany you to your desired rooms or buildings, so you can leave your stuff there, be more at ease, and they will continue on with some more repairs, and they themselves will rest and start looking to their own. And this will be it for today. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be
Thanks
seeing
y'all for
you on the
watching.
next one.
Thank you.
See y'all.
Thank you for joining, and thank you for those who are watching.
Thank you.